looking back on 12 rounds overall, how was it? I mean, you kind of got dropped into this pretty last minute.
Yeah, I mean, it was an up and down season for sure. I mean, it started off pretty well at hang time. I wasn't expecting too much of myself, but you know, going into round 4 at High Point, I felt really good. Unfortunately, I crashed, got hurt. I lost 3 rounds, and then I came back, and then I had to build up again. And then looking back, it was a great season. I had some good races, some bad ones too, but I mean, I learned a lot, and then moving into Supercross now. So yeah, hopefully I can bring the experience now and hopefully do good in the future.
How did you figure out about today, like not making the moto?
It's crazy, like to see like me, Falk, Bailey, even Harris on the podium mud, not getting on the gate. It was pretty bad. I got, I think, 16 or 17 in our practice, but the B practice was way faster than us, and yeah, unfortunately we didn't make it. It was, I mean, it's crazy to gear up and go to the gate and all line up. It's, I think, the worst feeling ever.
Today was muddy. Yep. I don't know, last race, I basically went 9-9 for 10 and secured second in the championship. So, I mean, all in all, you know, the second time now in my career I've been second in the Outdoor Nationals. So, I mean, for sure we're gonna do some homework this off season and try and get some championships. I believe I'm capable of it. Obviously, the last couple races here at the Outdoors have been a bit of a disappointment. Just haven't been quite where I need to be, that's for sure. But you know, I guess we'll take that into effect, and for next year we'll make some strides to be a little bit better and stronger at this part of the season. But honestly, I was just really happy to get out of here in one piece. Like the track was pretty tough, very muddy. I haven't had ever raced a track like this in a while. Like it was harder than Unadilla for sure, I thought, and I thought I was doing pretty good in the first moto, and then I crashed like about 20 minutes in. I crashed like 5 times in one lap, and after that I was like kind of a little timid. But yeah, I mean, all in all, like I said, happy to get second in the championship and get out of here in one piece, and looking forward to the future.
How was that today? Today was hectic for sure, with the rain coming down this morning, and it's kind of a cool vibe around the pits when it rains, just because everyone's like, oh, you know, how's it gonna be? How's the track? And it's you know, kind of everyone gets real friendly, so that's kind of cool and fun. And then man, we got out there, and the B guys, they had it smooth and we did not. So it was really tough for qualifying, and a lot of guys didn't make it, and then they seeded the top 10, and I think I was qualified 37th originally, and then they seeded top 10 with 3 guys in front of me. That puts me out. But then because Jordan Smith was a seeded rider and he wasn't there, I got into the race. So, and then Savachi missed his pick, and yeah, so it was a wild day, but 2 kind of good starts, and then just got blacked out in the second corner. And first moto, you know, you're going too slow, so you can't take your hand off the left, because then your bike will die, and you can't see anything. So, and there's all sorts of ruts and mud, so it's like if I were to just keep going blindly and then try and pull a tail off, like, it would just be disrespectful to the rest of the riders. I'm just riding reckless. So I don't know. It was a mess. It was fun. 6'11" on the day. 9th overall. Crashed once first moto, and like twice, and a pull in second moto. So
are you gonna try harder next week?
Yeah, next week I'm gonna try way harder. You know, maybe at like the beach or something. Just trying hard. Yeah, I don't know. End of the season, healthy, so that's great. And yeah, no complaints.
It was a very hard race. I've raced this track 4 times, and 3 of them have been this bad. So I'm happy to be done with outdoors and to have raced every race this year. That was huge for me, and ended up 5th in the points. RJ got biased today, but a 3rd, I think, in Supercross and a 5th outdoors is by far my best year, and we made a lot of progress this year, and I think that's huge for us, and we're ready to start for Supercross, and I want to win these things.
Hey, today was kind of a mess with that qualifying thing, and you were right there on the bubble. What did they say to you, or did you guys do anything, or was it just kind of wait and see?
Well, I actually didn't really know anything about the points, and so I just thought I didn't qualify. was trying to go faster, and I was like you said, right on the bubble, but I just, every lap I would try and go faster, but the track was just getting slower. So it was kind of crazy, and I was just like, wow, thank you God, that's some favor right there. And it was crazy how it happened, and I was almost last gate pick, and just a crazy day, but we're healthy and going on a cruise tomorrow, my first cruise, and I finished all the races this year.
Was a tough day. Track was really special and difficult today. The practice was good. It makes third lap time was good. Nothing crazy. And first moto got a good start, and I had a small crash in the first lap, so lose some place. And I came back strong, but yeah, I was really feeling good on the track and pushing really hard, and pushing my bike also really hard, and maybe too much. The engine broke 2 laps before the end, so I was really disappointed because I was third and fighting for the second place with SEXTON, and yeah, the bike stopped, so yeah, really disappointed. And second moto got a really good start, and made a small mistake in first corner and lose some spot. And yeah, all the moto I just tried to stay on the bike, and I didn't have the small thing to go more in front, and I tried, but yeah, it was difficult to pass. I spent many laps behind HAMPSHIRE to try to find a line to pass, but I couldn't, and finished 4th, so it's okay. Finished the season LC, and now we're looking for next year, and before that we have the nation, so we'll take a small break, take a few days off, and be back to the training, start work a little bit on Supercross, and back to Motocross 2 weeks before the nation, and try to finish the year on the best as possible.
Today went pretty good. I mean, for what the track was, practice was tough, and so was the first moto. Got a good start in the first moto, so just tried to survive the day pretty much. It was pretty gnarly out there, and solid day. Just trying to finish the series off. With top 5, that's good. Wanted a podium today, but can't complain with how the track was. It was just pretty gnarly all day. So yeah, good way to end the year. 3rd overall in the series, so something definitely to build off of, and be more ready for next year.
All right, looking back at your first real rookie season, what's your biggest takeaway from it?
Just being consistent every race. I think that's the main key, and the starts were good this year. Got to work on them a little bit more to be up front every motos, and yeah, just being consistent is the main key out there. Just being there every moto and fighting, giving it all you got.
It was a good day. Went 2-5, but I got docked in position for something. I feel like I got on the track at the safest spot, but I still got docked. But it didn't really matter, so I got 3rd overall, and yeah, I made a push to try and catch AP. I knew that was my only shot in overall, so this year, and I made a push. Didn't work out, but ended up crashing 6 times second moto, so that wasn't the best. But yeah, on the podium again, and it feels good. The whole team has been behind me since amateurs, so it feels good to get them double podiums, me and RJ 2 weekends in a row, so it's good.
Hey, these last few weeks have been pretty big for you. What do you feel that is that you kind of caught fire so late in the season?
To be honest, the bike has made leaps and bounds since Washougal, or actually since Millville, and it's been a big help with starts and just being able to pull up the hills, and I think that's been a big part of the success this end of the year, so looking forward to Supercross for sure.
It was rough. The rain didn't stop in the morning. Had an issue in first practice, or the only practice, so didn't have a great gate pick. All the way outside, first moto, came out pretty decent, and just rode to a 4th, had a couple crashes, but felt pretty good. Second moto, I was confident I could get that start, ripped the whole shot from the inside gate, and then I was with AP for a little while, just kind of pacing it, felt pretty good, and then ended up going down, lost some spots, but I was able to get one back and chasing it down, and went 4-3 on the day for second overall. So first overall last weekend, second overall this weekend. We'll take it into the offseason.
Hey, these last few weeks have been pretty breakout for you. We've always known you've had the speed, but little things that happen to keep it from really putting it together. What do you think is the reason why these last couple weeks have been so good?
I just didn't get too down through whenever I was really hurt. Because I mean, people don't really know how bad I was hurt for, you know, Muddy Creek, Redbud, all those. I mean, I was pretty beat up. I wasn't riding during the week and pretty much suffering on the weekends just to, you know, get through it. And I knew if I took off a weekend, like of not racing, then it would take a couple weeks to get back to it. So, man, just kept my face strong, and we improved the bike quite a bit. So big ups to the team. You know, it's a new bike, so it took some time to adapt to it and everything. But like you said, we finished the season off strong. We had double podiums the last 2 weekends in a row for Geico Honda. So, you know, stoked for them and stoked for myself going into this off season and get ready for some Supercross now.
It was amazing. Practice was a little iffy. I was trying to keep the water out of the airbox. I qualified 19th and 4th in A practice, 19th overall. So that was kind of a surprise to me, but you know, it got a good start in the first moto, and had to pull in for goggles on like the 3rd lap, but turned out good because I came back and passed everybody, and second moto went about the same. I got off to a pretty good start and was behind Chase and RJ and got by them and cruised it to the win.
Looking back, I mean, did just instinct kick in some of this stuff? I mean, not getting water in the airbox, not hitting every puddle, not letting the bike get weighed down too much.
Yeah, just because, I mean, in GNCCs we race for 3 hours, and we deal with this stuff, or, I mean, I dealt with this stuff all the time, and my dad couldn't stress enough, keep water out of the airbox, and wheelie anything you see with water. So that kind of stuck with me, and I wanted to finish, so I didn't want to get anything wrong with the bike. I know it was smoking and ran low on coolant, but you know, we made it out and we went 1-1 on my last 250 nationals, so pretty pumped on that.